Well, with back to school quickly approaching, it is time to start thinking about keeping kids fueled with the right food. So joining me now with some advice on best nutrition practices for kids is Sarah Savage, who is a Hy-Vee dietitian. Sarah, thank you for being with us today.
Thanks for having me on, Dana.
So we're talking about all these yummy foods in front of us, specifically for kids. I guess just walk me through how important nutrition is as you get back to school for kids, and then just we'll kind of go through what's on the table for what exactly you should include.
Sure. So nutrition is so important, especially school-age kids, because you're fueling the brain for those tests, for those extracurricular activities like sports, and anything that kids are involved in. So really the main focus is wanting to get in energy that's long-lasting throughout the day, and not just a quick burst of energy, but that's going to keep them full all day long.
Totally, and I feel like right here we kind of have it set it up, you know, breakfast and lunch throughout. Walk me through what these ingredients are and how they can benefit your kids.
Sure. So over here we've got some breakfast options. Breakfast is so important because it's really kicking off the start of the day, and you want to start off the day on a good foot. It doesn't have to mean that breakfast has to be time consuming or complicated. Some examples might be some of these Hy-Vee protein buttermilk pancakes. So you can make these the day before. Just put them in the toaster for a real quick breakfast.
Oh, wow, yeah.
A grab-and-go fruit with some granola bars or overnight oats made the day before too. This actually comes in a dark chocolate option, which I'm excited to try.
A sweet treat.
Yeah, you can do sweets too and still get in your nutrition profile.
I love it. And breakfast is arguably one of the most important meals of the day. It gives you the energy like you talked about. You got to start it off on the right foot.
That's right.
Yep. Okay. So now we go into lunch, or some more ingredients that you have here. I'm assuming it's lunch by the easy, container you have it all stored away. And tell me what's a good lunch to pack for your kids.
So good question. I would always go for color and kind of mixing something that's a fan favorite, something that you know that they're going to enjoy, with something that might be new and a little bit more nutritious. So an example here would be a lunch I packed. We've got a whole grain PB&J sandwich.
Love it.
With some cut up cucumbers. We've got kind of like a skewer of cheese and tomatoes, and then a hard-boiled egg there. And then some fun things too, just some snacks that are packaged and, just add some variety and flavor too.
Totally. And tell me a little bit more about how the different foods can vary between age groups and how you're supposed to fuel different age groups.
Great question. So it is different. I would say the biggest thing to know is those little kids, so preschool, elementary, they're still growing.
Yeah.
And so it's best to provide some kind of a snack or nutrition every 3 to 4 hours. That's a balance between protein, carbohydrates, and healthy fats. Because they're still growing. Whereas your middle schoolers, teens, and collegiate, they're going to be more focused on whole grains, complex carbs, and protein, because they're also still growing, but they're going to need kind of that, just a different combination to support sports and studying for exams. And
absolutely.
things.
I remember growing up how I was always eating snacks when I was younger, and then, like how you said, when sports got into play, it was a whole new thing. So, more ingredients on the end here. Are there any other ingredients that you wanted to touch on that would be, or, food items that are important for kids to have for school?
Yes. A couple things here. We have, so I always suggest to people that are looking for something quick and easy, a clear bin, so you can see right through and what's available. This is nice because you can pack it 5 minutes, before, say on a Saturday or Sunday, to prep for your week. These are all grab and go. We've got some dietitian choice energy bites here, with some dark chocolate chips, some fruit here. Same thing with canned fruit. It's all going to give that nutrition profile that's going to keep kids happy all day long.
And I love how all the options you have here are easy to grab and go, or to make, or to store away. I think that's a very important thing, because we know life can get busy. So that is awesome ingredients right here. Sarah, any final thoughts as we wrap up that you want to leave people with just as they get into the school year and start planning out their meals?
I would say the biggest thing is perfect doesn't exist. It's really just a little planning ahead of time and simple swaps that'll make you successful.
Awesome. I love it.